Opposition spokesman Rebecca Paul.
Thank you. It is an honour to serve under your chairmanship, Sir Edward, and I wish to thank the honourable member for Tunbridge Wells for bringing this important and very timely debate on SEND provision in the South East. Firstly, I want to draw members' attention to my register of interest, as I am a serving Surrey County Councillor. I was also a member of the Public Accounts Committee during their inquiry on support for children and young people with special educational needs. SEND support in the South East is in crisis. Children are not getting the support they are legally entitled to at the right time, driving poor outcomes and putting untold stress on families. My inbox, like for many of the members here, is full of examples of this. Parents battling to secure much-needed support for their child to thrive, yet facing incompetence and fundamental misunderstandings of the law by the council. Carers forced to give up work to stay at home with their child whilst they languish without school provision. Families driven to the brink of despair by the adversarial system. These issues must be addressed and fast for the sake of our children and their loved ones. In spite of significant increases in SEND funding in recent years to £10.7 billion, there has been no consistent improvement in outcomes for children and young people since 2019. Only half of EHCPs are issued within the 20-week statutory deadline, resulting in children having to wait too long for support. Shockingly, around 98% of decisions that go to tribunal are found in favour of families, indicating that something is going very wrong in the original decision-making process. It is clear that the overall system is not fit for purpose and is inadequately funded. This is making local authorities' already difficult job in this area even harder. Worryingly, a statutory override system has been put in place which essentially allows the ever-growing SEND deficit on local authority books to be ignored. According to the recent Public Accounts Committee report, nearly half of all English local authorities are at risk of effectively going bankrupt when the statutory override ends. This statutory override was due to end in 2026. I won't in terms of timing because I think we've got lots of questions for the Minister that we all want to get through. But the government has decided to extend this accounting trick for another 2 years. I can't emphasise enough to the Minister, we are on the brink of a financial disaster in local government. Accounting fudges only delay the inevitable and make the problem even worse. And it won't just be SEND services impacted when local authorities are issuing Section 114s. It will be all local authority services. Before I raise some questions to the Minister on her proposed changes to the SEND system, I want to address some of the issues specifically raised about Surrey County Council. Members here have already laid out clearly some of the challenges experienced by Surrey parents trying to secure SEND support for their child. I too share their concerns and agree that this is unacceptable. I, like them, have spent much time grappling with the council to ensure they deliver the right support to children in Reigate, Redhill, Banstead and our villages, so have seen firsthand deadlines being missed, information being withheld, decisions being delayed and essential support not being provided. Whilst I recognise the challenges and pressures on the council from an insufficiently funded and less than optimum system, the fact of the matter is that the law is clear on support for children with SEND. I want to thank parents and groups who have fought hard in recent years to shine a light on the issues, both in Surrey and beyond. I want to make special mention of the Let Us Learn Too campaign, whose founder, Hayley Harding, is one of my constituents. This important campaign started in 2021 and has sought to raise the difficulties that disabled people and young people have been experiencing in accessing education. It's important to say that they were extremely disappointed at the lack of detail coming out of the recent Education Select Committee on the 1st of July on the forthcoming changes. Returning specifically to Surrey, I want to welcome the recent appointment of Councillor Jonathan Hulley with a specific focus on addressing the issues and delivering a better, more effective SEND service. One of his first actions has been to propose boosting the future annual SEND budget by 42% to substantially increase staff. As part of these plans, caseworkers will be increased from 81 to 111, resulting in individual caseloads being reduced from over 200 currently per staff member to 150. 30 new assessment officers will also be put in place to support families during the 20-week process, and a mediation and dispute resolution officer team will be established to support early resolution of cases where mediation or a tribunal has been requested. Overall, these proposals will result in a total increase in SEND staff of 103 permanent positions, which is an 80% overall increase in SEND staff. This is all very positive, and I welcome Surrey's actions to address the issues raised, but we are still in the dark about national reforms and how they might impact plans such as these at local authority level. And of course, without firm information, we see speculation starting. Last week, the future of SEND support was splashed across the front page of 3 national newspapers. And despite the off-the-record briefings from the department, the government frontbench have failed to give parents any reassurance on their plans. Parents are rightly anxious about what any change could mean for their child and the support they are entitled to. So I have a series of questions for the Minister. When will we finally see the white paper? Is the Minister anticipating a change to the Children and Families Act 2014 as a result of the government's proposed reforms? Can she confirm that no parent or child will have their right to support reduced, replaced or removed as a result of her planned changes? Can she confirm today if EHCPs will or won't be part of the plan going forward? Will there be any new capital funding for new special schools, or does the department plan to build capacity in mainstream schools? Is the department engaging with parents, schools, colleges and local government leaders ahead of their white paper publication to ensure their support? Will reforms to school transportation be included within the white paper? Is there work underway in the department to look at early identification, and what role does she think support staff and access to specialist interventions such as speech-language therapists and educational psychologists will play? And considering any changes will be a worry to many constituents up and down the country, can she confirm today that MPs will be given a chance to vote on any proposed changes? I will now allow the time for the Minister to go through that list of questions. So I thank everyone.